Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Explain Maths. So in this video I am going to solve previous year question of the topic circles and it is from grade 10. Now as many students think that circle is a very tough chapter, so I thought to cover some of the previous year question of this circle chapter. So in this video I will be covering all the MCQ questions only, and I have collected these questions from past 2 years question paper. So let's begin with the question answer session. So question number 1. The tangents drawn at the extremities of the diameter of a circle are always parallel, perpendicular, equal or intersecting. So we have already studied one proof related to this, isn't it? We know that tangents drawn at the ends of a diameter of a circle are parallel. So let's see the figure also. So this is a figure where AB is the diameter and the tangents are drawn at A also and the tangent are drawn at B also. Now both the tangents will always be parallel. So please go through this proof also, because many times these type of proof also come in the exam. So here I can say that, see, radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. OA and OB both are the radius. So OA will be perpendicular to CD. So this is also 90. Same way OB is perpendicular to EF. This is also 90. And as both are alternate interior angle, so the lines should be parallel. So CD and EF both will be parallel. So the correct option will be option A, parallel. Okay, now move to question 2. Now question number 2. In the given figure, PA is a tangent from an external point P to a circle with center O. If angle POB is 115 degree, then angle APO is equal to. So you have to find the measure of this angle. Okay. So if you know the measure of this angle and this angle, easily using angle sum property, you can find it, right? Now, angle POB and angle POA, both are forming linear pair, isn't it? So this is 180 degree. And why? Because it is a linear pair. Angle POB is already given as 115 degree. Okay, so from here I can able to find the measure of angle POA, which is 180 degree minus 115 degree. And now if you subtract it, you are going to get this angle as 65 degree. Okay. So my this angle is now 65 degree. Now OA is perpendicular because OA is the radius. Radius is perpendicular to the tangent, isn't it? So from here I can say angle OAP is 90 degree. And this is 90 degree. So using angle sum property, I can find angle APO is equal to 180 degree minus sum of the remaining two angle, which is 90 degree plus 65 degree. So 180 degree minus 155 degree. So if you subtract it, you are going to get the answer as 25 degree, option A. So answer is A option. So if you can see here, I am giving you the detailed explanation. And if you see in my explanation, here and there, wherever is required, I am explaining the theorem also. Okay, because from this chapter, many times theorem also comes. Now I am moving to question number 3. Question number 3. In the given figure, RS is the tangent to a circle at the point L. MN is the diameter of the circle. If angle NML is 30 degree, then you have to find the measure of RLM. Now for this, I will do one small construction. I am going to join this line O to L. Okay, so OL is also a radius, OM is also a radius. So from here I can write OM is equal to OL because both are the radius of the circle. And we know that if two sides are equal, angle opposite to the equal side will also be equal. So angle OML is equal to angle OLM equal to 30 degree. Okay, so from here my this angle is also 30. Now we already know that tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius of the circle, isn't it? So it means OL is perpendicular to RS. So angle OLR is 90 degree. Okay, now this complete is 90 degree, and I have to find angle RLM. So angle RLM will be, I can write it as angle OLR minus angle OLM. So 90 degree minus 30 degree, and which will give me 60 degree. Okay, so B option is the correct answer. Question number 4. If tangents PA and PB drawn from an external point P to the circle with center O and inclined to each other at an angle of 80 degree as shown in the given figure, then the measure of angle POA is. Okay, now for this question there is a theorem also. Okay, and the theorem tells that if two tangents are drawn from an external point, then they subtend equal angle at the center. It means this and this, both the angles will be equal, and they are equally inclined to the line segment joining the center to that point. It means this and this will also be equal. Now this APB is given as 80 degree. So from here, as both should be equal, it means angle APO, I can write it as half of 80 degree, which is 40 degree. And OA is perpendicular to PA. Radius is perpendicular to tangent, right? So angle OAP is 90 degree. And using angle sum property, I am going to find POA. I am taking triangle POA. Okay. So angle POA will be 180 degree minus sum of the remaining two angle 90 degree plus 40, which will give me 90 plus 40 is 130. So 180 minus 130 is 50 degree. So option B. Now this theorem also you should know, because I have seen the questions came in the exam also to prove this kind of theorem. Okay. So to prove this, what you have to do, you will take these two triangle OPA and OPB, prove that both are congruent. Now how will you prove both are congruent? First, OA and OB equal because they are radius of the circle. Then OAP and OBP is 90 degree, right? And then OP is the common side. So both the triangle is congruent using RHS. And once the triangle is congruent, their corresponding part will be equal. So from there you will write AOP is equal to BOP and APO equal to BPO. Okay, so you should know this theorem proof also. Now moving to the next question. Question number 5. In the adjoining figure, AB is the chord of a larger circle touching the smaller circle. It means AB is the chord for bigger circle, but AB is the tangent for the smaller circle. The center of both the circle is O, and if AB is equal to 2R and OP equal to R, then radius of the larger circle is. So radius you have to find. So let's join O to A. That is the radius of the larger circle. OP is given as R. Okay. And OP is perpendicular to AB because radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So it is perpendicular. Then perpendicular from the center to the chord. As it is perpendicular, so we have one theorem, perpendicular from the center to the chord bisects the chord. Okay. Perpendicular from the center to the chord bisects the chord. So bisects means it divides in two equal parts, right? Therefore, I can say AP is equal to BB. And AB is 2R. So AP will be half of it, means both will be R. Now I'm going to use Pythagoras theorem. OA square is equal to OP square plus PA square. Both is R. So R square plus R square, which will be 2R square. So OA square is 2R square. So OA will be root of 2R square, which is root of 2R. So D is the correct option. Now moving to question number 6. Question number 6. A parallelogram having one of its side 5 centimeters subscribes a circle. The perimeter of a parallelogram is. So again I am telling there is a theorem. Parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. Okay, so this parallelogram is actually a rhombus. So if you know that concept, you can find find out the answer very quickly, as one of the side is given as 5. In a rhombus, all the 4 sides are equal. So perimeter will be 4 into 5, which is 20. So option A will be the correct answer. Now I'm going to explain you the proof also. So here you can see AP equal to AS, because both are the tangent from the same external point A. Same way BP equal to BQ, CR equal to CQ, and DR equal to DS. Right? This is, I am marking it as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you add all. So you will get AP plus BP plus CR plus DR equal to AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. Okay. Now let's add it. AP plus BP is AB and CR plus DR is CD. Now here AS plus DS is AD and BQ plus CQ is BC. Isn't it? So they all are equal. AB plus CD is equal to BC plus AD, right? Now, as it is given as a parallelogram, we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So can I write CD also equal to AB here? And AD and BC are equal. So AD also I can write with BC. So from here I can write AB plus AB is equal to BC plus BC. Why? Because opposite sides are equal in a parallelogram. So twice of AB is equal to twice of BC. 2 and 2 you can cancel. So AB is equal to BC. But AB is equal to CD. It's a parallelogram. And BC is equal to AD. So from this fifth and sixth, I can say that all are equal. So if I replace AB with CD and BC with AD, all will be equal to each other. AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD. It means it is a rhombus. Okay, and one side is given as 5 centimeter. So perimeter will be 4 into 5, which will give me 20 centimeter. Okay. So if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel, share with your friend, and please watch the video till the end, because I have covered all varieties of questions. In the adjoining figure, PA and PB are tangent to a circle with center O. The measure of angle APB is, you have to find the measure of this angle. Now see, OA will be perpendicular to AP. So this angle OAP is going to be 90 degree. Okay, this is 90 degree. OB is perpendicular to BP, so this is also 90 degree. And angle AOB is equal to 360 degree minus 210 degree, because angle around the point is 360. So reflex angle AOB is given as 210 degree. So angle AOB will be 360 minus 210 degree. So this will be equal to 150 degree. Now if you can see here, AOBP is a quadrilateral, isn't it? It has 4 sides. So sum of the 4 angles is 360 degree. Already angle A and angle B is 90 plus 90, 180. It means angle AOB plus angle APB should be 180 degree, isn't it? It means angle AOB plus angle APB should be 180. Then only sum of all the 4 angles will become 360. And if you substitute the value of angle AOB and then you calculate angle APB is equal to 180 degree minus 150 degree. So you'll get the answer as 30 degree. So D will be the correct option. So if you can see here in this quadrilateral, the sum of the opposite angle is 180 degree, isn't it? A plus B is 180 and AOB plus APB is also 180. So the quadrilateral whose pair of opposite angle is supplementary, we call that quadrilateral as cyclic quadrilateral. So this here it can be asked in exam to prove that AOBP is a cyclic quadrilateral. So what I have explained, accordingly you will do. This 2 is 90 degree as the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Therefore the remaining 2 angle sum should also be 180 degree. So like that you can prove. Now moving to question number 8. In the adjoining figure, the sum of the radii of two concentric circle is 16 centimeter. Okay, sum of their radius is given. So first of all, let me do one construction. I will join O to P and I will join O to A. Let the radius be R1 and R2. Smaller circle radius R1, bigger circle radius R2. And center is same, O for both. It means these two circles are concentric circle, isn't it? That's what it is given. And the length of the chord AB, which touches the inner circle at P, is 16 centimeter. Okay, now radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, and OP will bisect also AB. So this AP will be 8 centimeter, isn't it? AP is going to be 8 centimeter. What we have to find? Difference of the radius of the given circle, means R2 minus R1 is missing, that we have to find. So let's take a triangle OPA, right angle at angle P. So using Pythagoras theorem, OA square equal to OP square plus AP square. Okay, this is 8, actually looking like 9. Now let me put all the values. R2 square is equal to R1 square plus 8 square. And I'm transposing R1 square to left side. So 8 square is 64. Now I'm going to use the identity A square minus B square. So R2 minus R1 into R2 plus R1 is equal to 64. And already sum of the two radii is given as 16. So R2 plus R1 is 16. So I'm going to replace it. This is 16 equal to 64. And R2 minus R1 will be 64 divided by 16, which is 4 centimeter. So my option is B option. Okay, let's move to next question. In the adjoining figure, PA and PB are tangent to a circle with center O such that angle P is 90 degree. If AB equal to 3 root 2, then the diameter of the circle is. To find out the diameter, first I should know the radius. Okay. Now, PA and PB both will be equal because both are the tangent drawn from the same external point P. Okay. Moreover, already it is given angle P is 90. And OA will also be perpendicular to the tangent. Radius is always perpendicular to tangent. OB will also be perpendicular to BP. So here you can see my three of the angles are 90 degree. Okay. So obviously if you take this as a quadrilateral, at O also it should be 90 degree. Then only sum of all the four angle will be 360. Isn't it? And so can I say here that it will be a square because all the four angles are 90? And adjacent side is also equal. AP and PB, they are equal. It is possible only if it is a square. So I can say that OAPB is a square. So all the sides will be equal. So X, 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 X. Now if I take triangle APB, okay, AB square, whose value is given as 3 root 2, will be equal to PA square plus PB square. And AB square is 3 root 2 whole square equal to X square plus X square. 3 root 2 means 9 in 9, 3 square is 9, root 2 square is 2 equal to 2x square. So 2 and 2 I can cancel. So x will be root of 9, which is 3 centimeter. Then diameter will be twice of x because x will be the radius also. So 2 into 3, which is 6 centimeter. So option D will be the correct answer. Now moving to question number 10. Question number 10. For a circle with center O and radius 5 centimeter, which of the following statement is true? Okay, so there is a circle. Okay, and the radius of the circle is given as 5 centimeter. So I am taking this as OT 5 centimeter. Now what it is given? Distance between every pair of parallel tangent is 5 centimeter. We have to find which of the following statement is true. Distance between every pair of parallel tangents is 5. No, it won't be 5. It will be 10. Okay, parallel tangent means one I can draw here, one I can draw here. So OT is also a radius, and if I join here and give the name as P, OB is also a radius. So it will be 10. Distance between every pair of parallel tangent is 10. This statement is correct. So from here only I came to know that my B is the correct option. Next is distance between every pair of parallel tangent must be between 5 centimeter and 10. It should be equal to 10, not between 5 and 10. So this is also incorrect. Next, there does not exist a point outside the circle from where length of the tangent is 5 centimeter. So to prove that, what I can do, I will do the contradiction method. I'll assume there is a point P outside the circle, okay, and there is a tangent PT whose length I am taking as 5 centimeter. Okay, now this is 90 degree because radius is perpendicular to the tangent, and if I'll take triangle OTP, I will see OP square is equal to OT square plus TP square. OT square is 5 square plus 5 square. So 25 plus 25, 50, isn't it? So OP is root of 50, and root of 50, root of 5 into 10. So 5 into 5 into 2. So I am getting 5 root 2. So the point is, see here, 5 root 2 must be, it will be greater than 5, right? So it means this point P is outside the circle. So I contradict this statement. So this is also incorrect because it says there does not exist a point outside the circle from where length of the tangent is 5, isn't it? So D is, and this last option is also incorrect. So B will be the correct option. So if you can see here, it's not like I got the answer for the Q statement and I'm leaving here. I'm explaining each and every statement one by one very clearly with the help of diagram. Now moving to question number 11. Now question 11. In the adjoining figure, TS is a tangent to a circle with center O. The value of 2x degree is. Okay. So we know that this radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So here it is 90 degree, right? And if I consider OST, this is a triangle. If this is 90 means 3x degree plus x degree, it should be 90. Their sum, then only sum of three angle will be 180. So 3x degree plus x degree is 4x degree equal to 90 degree. So x will be equal to 90 degree by 4. And what I have to find? 2x degree, isn't it? So 2 into 90 degree divided by 4. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 90 degree divided by 2 is 45 degree. So B will be the correct answer. Now moving to question number 12. I'm hoping that you all must be enjoying my videos and you all are able to understand the concept which I'm teaching through this video. Please give more and more like and subscription to my channel. Now we will solve question number 12. In the given figure, PQ is a tangent to the circle with center O. If angle OPQ is X and angle POY is Y, what is the value of X plus Y? Now OQ is the radius. So radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. So this is going to be 90 degree. Now if I consider OPQ as a triangle, then X plus Y should also be 90. Then only sum of the three angle will be 180, right? So from here directly you can say the value will be 90 degree. Now moving to question number 13. In the given figure, TA is the tangent to the circle with center O such that OT equal to 4, angle OTA is 30, find the length of TA. For that, we have to do one construction. We have to join O to A, and this OA is going to be the radius of the circle. And radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. Now here I have to use the concept of trigonometry also. So if I take OAT as a right angle triangle, okay, AT will be the base, OT is the hypotenuse, and we have to find the base. So the relation of base and hypotenuse we can get in the cos, right? So we'll find cos 30 degree. Okay, cos 30 degree will be equal to AT by OT. And cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2 equal to AT I will assume as x by 4. So the value of x will be root 3 by 2 into 4. If I am transposing it, so 2 2s are 4. So answer is 2 root 3 centimeter. So A will be the correct answer. Now moving to next question. Now in the given figure, AB equal to BC equal to 10 centimeter, AC equal to 7 centimeter, we have to find the length of BP. So if I consider B is the external point, then BP and BQ will be equal because tangent drawn from external point, same external point to the circle is equal. So I will assume this BP and BQ as X. So this is X, this is also X. Same way AP and AR will be equal. I'll consider it as Y, and CR and CQ is equal. I'll consider this as Z. Now the measure of AB is given as 10. So from there I can write X plus Y is equal to 10 centimeter, and I'm giving it number 1. Next, X plus Z. BC is also 10. So X plus Z is also 10 centimeter. This is my number 2. And Y plus Z is given as 7 centimeter. Okay. This is my number 3. Now if I'm going to subtract second and third, second minus third, what I will get? X plus Z minus Y minus Z equal to 10 minus 7. Z and Z cancel, and I have got X minus Y as 3. Already X plus Y I have 10. Now solve it. Just add both the expression. So minus Y and plus Y will become 0. So 2X is equal to 13. So the value of X will be 13 by 2, which is 6.5 centimeter. And this value of X means BP is 6.5. So C will be the correct answer. Now moving to the next question. Question 15. In the given figure, AB is a tangent to the circle centered at O. If OA equal to 6 centimeter and angle OAB is 30, then find the radius of the circle. So first of all, let's join OB. Okay. And radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. OA is given as 6 centimeter. We have to find the value of OB. I am assuming it as X. And one of the angle is given as 30 degree. So find out the relation of opposite by hypotenuse or perpendicular by hypotenuse. This is possible only in sine, right? So I will take sine 30 degree is equal to OB by OA. Now sine 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2 equal to X by 6. So the value of X will be transpose 6 to RHS to LHS. So 1 by 2 into 6, 3. So my radius is 3 centimeter, option A. Moving to next question. Question number 16. In the given figure, AB and AC are tangents to a circle centered at O. If angle COD is in 120 degree, find the measure of angle BAO. So here you have to find this angle. Okay. Let me join O to B. Okay. This is 90 degree. Now if this is 120 degree, I can find this angle. Angle COA as 180 minus 120 degree because it is a linear pair. 60 degree. And in the beginning only for one of the question I have explained that these two angles are equal, isn't it? So if angle COA is 60 degree, therefore angle BOA is also a 60 degree. This is also one of the theorem I have proved in the previous question only in the beginning. Now if I take triangle BOA, angle OBA is 90 degree because radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Therefore angle BAO, I will use angle sum property. 180 degree minus sum of the remaining two angle, which is 60 plus 90, and 60 plus 90 is 150 degree, and 180 minus 150 is 30 degree. So A is the correct option. Now moving to next question. In the given figure, PQ is tangent to the circle centered at O. If an angle AOB is 95 degree, then find the measure of angle ABQ. Okay. Now see, OA and OB both are radius to the circle. So OA and OB both are equal. And we know that angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So let me assume it OA and OB both are equal. So angle opposite to it will also be equal. So angle OAB equal to angle OBA. I am assuming it as X. And using angle sum property, if I take for triangle AOB, it will be X plus 95 degree is equal to 180 degree. So 2X is equal to 180 degree minus 95 degree. And if I subtract it, I will get 85 degree. So x is 85 degree divided by 2. So it is 42.5 degree. So I have the value of x. Now OB is perpendicular to QP, right? So angle OBQ is 90 degree. So to find this angle, I will subtract 90 degree minus this angle which I got as 42.5 degree. Okay, so what I mean here, angle ABQ is going to be angle OBQ minus of angle OBA. OBA which I have taken as x. So 90 degree minus 42.5 degree, and if you subtract, I will get 47.5 degree. Again, A is the correct option. Okay, now moving to the last question for the day. Hope you all are enjoying my video. Please give me more likes. In the given figure, PA and PB are tangents from external point P to a circle with center C, and Q is any point on the circle. Then the measure of angle AQB is. Okay, now CA and CB are the radius of the circle, so they will be perpendicular to the tangent. So CA is perpendicular to PA and CB is perpendicular to PB. Now here ACBP is a quadrilateral and I have to find the value for ACB, right? Now angle CAP and CBP is 90 plus 90, 180. It means we know that in a quadrilateral sum of all the four angles should be 360. Already angle CAP plus angle CBP is 90 plus 90, which is 180, isn't it? It means the remaining two sum also I should get as 180. Then only 180 plus 180 will be 360. So I will write angle APB plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degree, and APB is given as 55 degree plus angle ACB equal to 180 degree. Okay, so angle ACB is equal to 180 degree minus 55 degree. And if I subtract it, I will get 125 degree. That is angle ACB. But what I have to find? Angle AQB. So now we have studied one theorem also, right? The angle subtended by the arc at the center is twice the angle subtended at the remaining part of the circle. So angle subtended by the arc AB at the center is ACB. And in the remaining part of the circle, the same arc AB subtends angle AQB. Right? This is the theorem. So from here I can write angle ACB is going to be twice of angle AQB. So angle AQB is half of angle ACB. So half of 125 degree, and if you solve it, you will get 62.5 degree. So A is the correct option. And one thing you must have noticed that most of the question answer is A only. I have solved many questions and I can see very frequently A is becoming the correct answer. Okay, so I have covered all together 18 questions, and all the questions are previous year question of the last 2 years. Okay. And I've given the detailed explanation wherever required. I've pointed out the theorem which you should learn. So that's all for today's class. And please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends also. And we will see you again in the another video of the circle chapter.